Hey YouTube, it's me, Unicorn Guy. Today here with another video. Um, this is about my HP something or other. It's a media center PC. Unfortunately, it does not have the TV tuner card like I had hoped it would, because VCam now also has one of these and has TV tuner, but it has card reader in front. Has FireWire as well. Comes with, I'm not sure what the video card is, but it's NVIDIA though, so I assume it's pretty good. Probably upwards 32 or 64 megabytes, but that may be severely underestimating it. Comes with a 250 gigabyte hard drive. I have a gig and a half of RAM in here. Right now I have an 80 gig drive that wouldn't format, so I'm trying to use a new Windows XP disk on it and see if it'll make a format then. It looks like it because it normally hangs out about 20% and it's at 51 right now. Hopefully it'll count the 80 gig as the master, because if it does, then I'll be able to use the 250 gigabyte SATA hard drive down there as my slave, and hopefully one of these 40 gig over here drives as another slave, and which I won't run out of storage anytime soon, because I have a 250 gigabyte hard drive in my laptop, and I've been using my laptop ever since about May of last year, and I still haven't filled it up. I'm at 150 gigs, and that's about half of the hard drive. But you may have noticed I have the DVD drive out of the case. That's because one of these two drives up here is defective. So I'm going to have to figure out which one it is. I think it's the master, which I hope it isn't, because the master is the DVD burner with LightScribe. And if it is, that's going to be kind of a blow to me. But I have my Toshiba laptop over there with a DVD burner in it, so even if it is, that's going to be okay. I'm also going to, if the case fan that I got for the Dell is large enough to fit the hole where the case fan, where the stock case fan is, I'm going to put that in there to match with my keyboard. This is the Logitech G15 gaming keyboard I told a few people about. This keyboard may have originally, well, what I saw on the internet is around $50, and that's a lot for a keyboard. I need to look up the manual for it, because it has all these different function keys over here, and it has whatever these three buttons up here. I assume they stand for memory. When I installed the utility on my Dell Inspiron 5150, it had a clock on there and a media center utility where I could play songs, and I could adjust the volume from here and go back and go forward from here. It also had a system resource monitor. That's what I was looking for, so I could monitor system resources while I'm playing a game. I don't do too much PC gaming, but this for $1, and even if it didn't work, it wasn't that much of a loss. And I picked it up at a garage sale, so it's pretty nice. It's not even too scratched up. I've wanted to use this keyboard on a lot of computers, but most of the times it didn't look good, because I would have, like with the Ultra Case computer, that would have looked perfect with it if I had an LCD monitor, because having that big CRT up there with this kind of made it look a little bit out of place. Put the CRT up there and gave it the regular old beige Hewlett Packard keyboard. And it comes with a I think I can't try to remember what the name of the mouse is. I guess it's an optical mouse. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. So I think I've already talked about how much memory is in here. It's a gig and a half of RAM. Unfortunately, it's PC 4200, and I was hoping it was PC 2700 because I have 2 gigs of PC 2700 that I could have put in here, and this computer would have been really nice. It's an AMD Athlon. I'm sure I mentioned that as well. Running at 2.2 gigahertz. I was also hoping to put this video card in. Let me set it down right here on my lap so you can see it. It's an NVIDIA GeForce, and I tried it in one of my other computers. I think I tried it in the Ultra Case computer. That was the one I tried it in, and it worked. No wait, I tried it in the Dell and it worked, but I have to get the drivers for it. Unfortunately, I guess it's a newer style of AGP slot, so I will not be able to use this video card with it, and I might have to get another one. I don't think the power supply is original to the case as well, because Hewlett-Packard normally likes to make everything, match, and that's obviously not matching. It also looks like somebody used some case screws in places that they weren't supposed to go, because they have other case screw holes right here. Yeah, that's about it for it now. I want to get Windows on it. Hopefully I'll get some programs on it. I'll troubleshoot the drives first. So I might record that. Probably not though, because it's just going to be probably pretty boring. And I don't have a tripod, so I can't at least speed it up for you so you can watch what I'm doing. But more than likely I'm just going to probably plug in one drive as the slave and see if it reads or not. And if it doesn't, then I know that might be the bad drive, and I'll try plugging in another drive, and if that reads, I know if it's a good drive. And then I'll just see if my SATA is a master, if my ID drive is a master, and if it's ID drive, I'll use that as boot drive. Everything else is storage. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Well, it's getting there. Just finished installing Windows, installing some programs, listening to some music. Yeah, I should have this thing finished by tonight or tomorrow morning. Welcome back. I finally got the computer all together. I forgot to get the model name again. I'll just put it in the video. You can see I added a different case fan. I went ahead and I took out the blue LED case fan out of the Dell and just put it in here because when I put the P3 processor in the Dell, the fan would not fit in anywhere in the case, so I just put it in this case. I was not able to do what I wanted to do with the hard drives. When I plugged in my SATA hard drive, it recognized the SATA as the master, and so I could not get it to boot off of either drive because the SATA had a corrupted copy of Windows on it, and the copy of Windows that I had on the 80 gig drive was not being recognized because the SATA was obviously the master. So what I ended up doing is I left the SATA hard drive as the master, and then I put the IDE drive as a slave, and then I formatted the SATA hard drive with the Windows XP disk I have, and I just went ahead and formatted that, and then so it has nothing on the disk right now, and the Windows defaulted to my slave drive to boot up from, and so that's how I'm running Windows right now. If we go into my system properties, I'm also downloading WoW. Somebody gave me an account for free, so yeah, for it. I'm just using it for free. You see, I have it's actually 250, but Windows only counts it up as 232 gigabytes, which is fine by me. And that's supposed to be an 80 gig drive, but it only counts as 74, but whatever. And I have a card reader in front, and I only put back one of the drives because I figured it would be just, kind of a waste to have 2 DVD reader drives and not a burner, so I just went ahead and left the one reader drive that's in there. Also got the not Minecraft, the LED keyboard utilities working. I can monitor my system performance from here. So I push this button right here to cycle through things. Right now it's on its default profile. You can set it to different profiles for different games you have to give you like a status of how many items you have, and etc. Here's the news thing right here. If you want to pause, read that, it's fine with me. I haven't experimented with any buttons on here. So, and I noticed that a lot of the news on here is kind of morbid. Yeah. So anyway, and then they have the countdown stopwatch. I'm not sure what that's used for. There's the clock with the date and everything. And here's the system performance, which I normally keep it on. Has a gig and a half of RAM. The video card is an NVIDIA, let's say GeForce. Let's see, let's go to our start menu right here. Control panel. And let's see, NVIDIA control panel. And I don't think Minecraft likes my video card either, or maybe I have to set it up to quality. Let's see, change resolution. I think I had, well, my screen resolution is 1280 by 1024. Let's see. I know it's like 256 megabytes of video memory. Should be around here somewhere. You'll just have to take my word for it. So right now I have it set to balanced, so that way 3D applications can run. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky, but my arms are a little bit tired from trying to do several takes of this video. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, so soon as everything is finished on here, I hope to get some more RAM for it, like at least to bump it up to at least 2 gigs. But I'm happy where it is right now. I would like to get a TV tuner card, but it's not really needed. Well, I don't think I've showed you the built-in speakers on the monitor, but they're not the best. Let's just skip to random point of it.
When I got back to Dell, it was almost like using a whole new computer again, and it just felt, amazing to use. I remember looking at the display and thinking how crisp it was, thinking.
And basically, that is that's what the speakers sound like. They're not the best. The speakers of my Toshiba Satellite over here are a little bit better. Actually, a lot better, if you ask me. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching.